Hello everyone. Let me check if everything is okay. Let me know how you hear me because I didn't stream for a long time. Let me reduce this. Let me see if anything is working. Oh, I missed streaming. And in this stream I would like to stream about the Bitcoin. I'm checking if it's working. Yeah, it's working. I'm live. Hello everyone. Let me know how you hear me. This will be a very interesting stream about how I started earning Bitcoin and how I learned about it. It will be very informative. So there are a lot of things that I would like to share. Let me just set up everything here. And we'll start. And now Bitcoin costs like $60,000, like more than $60,000 it costs now. It's really crazy. And when it appeared, it cost like cents. So there's even a story about the pizza that was bought by with using Bitcoin. Let me check here the stream. So I didn't stream for a long time. Like cents. Okay, it's nice. So what is Bitcoin? I will try to read here just a definition from the web. A lot of people don't believe in cryptocurrency, and they think that it's a scam or something like that, but there are like a lot of people who think that cryptocurrency is the future. Hello. What is it? So Bitcoin is just a cryptocurrency or a digital virtual currency created in 2009. And the cost of Bitcoin cost in 2009. It was like cents or something like that. It was very cheap. Now if we check with United States dollar, so I know what the price they are giving here. It's not correct. They still give the price of this is one Bitcoin. One Bitcoin is $61,000 and it's still growing. It's crazy. I remember when I learned about Bitcoin, like it was it cost about $300 or something like that. $300 when I just found out about it. But I found out about it in 2010 or something like that. So just in 1 year, in matter of 1 year, it turned from $1 or from a few cents to $300, like 300%. Maybe it's scary for some people, but that's the truth. and there are a lot of people who believe in Bitcoin, and they are called Bitcoin maximalists. There are even some CEOs of some companies who say that Bitcoin can hit $1 million. $1 million. It's really crazy. So now it's 62,000. Like, I mean, a few months ago, only a few months ago, it costs about 30,000 a few months ago. So if anyone was like holding like $3,000, they will hold like now $6,000. Like, the money just doubled in a matter of months. So this is the chart. Where's the chart? Let me find it. Yes, this is the chart. If we check it, the chart for 1 month. So 1 month ago it was $42,000, and now it's $62,000. So I'm holding some Bitcoin, some part of it, not the whole Bitcoin, because whole Bitcoin is $62,000. It's very hard to hold it, because I mean, when someone is using the money, but for investors, there are people who have a few Bitcoins even, and they even trade with, like, they have a few Bitcoins and they transfer them to like 2 Bitcoin to 3 Bitcoin to 4 Bitcoin, and they trade with them. They just buy some like cheap currencies. There are a lot of currencies, and they sell after. A new video about lift in Serbia soon. About life in Serbia soon. Yes, I will have a video about the apartment where we are living. Yeah, like for €250 a month. So if we look at 1 year, for example, what happened with Bitcoin? Like 1 year ago, it was about 30,000, like 28,000, 30,000, and now like 62,000. Like in 1 year, the money just doubled. It's really crazy. But it doesn't mean that it will not fall, because that happened also in 2000, I think 2018 or something. No, 2021. Also, it hit $66,000. Then it fell to like 16,000. But still, I mean, still like one currency costs 16,000. It's really crazy. Yeah. So when I don't know if I will find this place here or not. Novocherkassk. I learned in Novocherkassk. This is the city of my mother, and the city of the city where I studied at university. Yeah, this is the university, I think. And there, when I lived, hello Jan. When I lived, I was living in a dormitory. So I lived with students in dormitory, and I learned about Bitcoin there, because I started общежитие. I remember number 12. This is it was a dormitory of foreigners. Yeah, this is the dormitory where I lived, and there I remember, I was like trying to earn some money online, and I was trying different stuff, like watching ads to earn money, like solving some surveys, doing like in dormitory. Dormitory. Yeah. So this is the dormitory where I lived. Like, I mean, I lived in the ninth floor, and lived in like 7 years. I lived in this place with students when I went to Russia in 2010, from 2010 to 2017. Yeah, 9 floors, and I started earning money online, and then I learned about Bitcoin. And when I learned about Bitcoin, when like the first thing they I mean, the first thing people usually do when they are new to Bitcoin, they use faucets, Bitcoin faucets, Bitcoin, Bitcoin faucets. They just use Bitcoin faucets, and those are like just websites. For example, this one. This was the most famous faucet. So it's just like you register there, and you claim Bitcoin for free. Like, you claim very little amount. I remember even like it was, for example, in that time, if we take Bitcoin to USD, some websites, they were giving like about, so one part of Bitcoin, it's called Satoshi. I think they were giving something like 500 Satoshi. So Bitcoin, it's uh, the full currency, and one little part from Bitcoin, it's called Satoshi. It's like dollar and cent. Because the inventor of Bitcoin, his name is Satoshi Nakamoto, and some people, they even say that Satoshi Nakamoto could be a group of people, and some of them they say that Satoshi Nakamoto could be one person. They even like confused him with other men, Japanese, and they said that he is Satoshi Nakamoto. They found this Satoshi Nakamoto guy in Japan, and they thought that he is the founder of Bitcoin. But when a lot of I'd say a lot of journalists and a lot of people start filming him, etc. So he told them that he is not, and he seems to be, he's not Satoshi Nakamoto. So if we take 500 Satoshi, I just remember like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Yes. So it, like one faucet, for example, it was giving like 500 Satoshi each hour, like 30 cents each hour. And imagine, like, some people, they were using many faucets and getting enough like money. Like a student, they could get like $10-20 a day from like nothing. Of course, the price of 500 Satoshi in that time wasn't that high. It was like cents, but still, people who were claiming those bitcoins from those faucets, they didn't use that money. They just wanted to accumulate to have like a part of Bitcoin. Why Bitcoin is so interesting? Because Bitcoin amount, because it's limited. So first of all, it's decentralized cryptocurrency, so it's not related to any bank, to any government. It's independent, and it's also limited. So Bitcoin could be like mined. There, what is mining? Mining, it's kind of solving the transactions, you can say, or confirming the transaction. So there are people like programmers, they have special machines or special software, and they confirm the transaction in their computers. But some people who are miners, they have special machines, and they are like very smart machines or very smart computers, and they solve all those like mathematical issue, and they confirm the transaction of Bitcoin, and that's the reward, and they take a reward from that. There is like a Bitcoin fee when you send like a part of Bitcoin to someone, so you have to pay some little fee, and that fee will go to the miners. Yeah. So they are mining it slowly. Now you see like the supply, as you see here, like 19 million Bitcoin. So, but it could be only 21 million Bitcoin. It can't be more than. You have some Bitcoins. Yes, I have, Jan. So it can't be more than 21 million Bitcoin, like the circulation, the total. I mean, now it's mined like 19 million, so 19 million, and they keep mining it. And they said like by 2140, 2000 year, like the 2140 year, all the Bitcoin will be mined. I mean, all the amount of Bitcoin will be mined, and that will be crazy. That's why, I mean, if all the amount will be mined, that means the price of Bitcoin will be just crazy. And I think it's one of the reasons why Bitcoin is growing, because the amount of Bitcoin is so limited, and mining is kind of you can say with each transaction somehow they create more Bitcoin or something like that. It's very complicated. It's not that easy to understand how it works. Still, I am not understanding everything about it. So 19 million is mined now, and only 21 million could be mined. So that's why the price is going higher and higher. It's not like the dollar. So the dollar, like, I mean, if the US, for example, they need more dollar, they just go and start printing it. And that's why the dollar has inflation, and the value of the dollar will keep decreasing. For example, if for $1 you were buying, for example, before bread, after a few years you will never buy bread with $1, because the value of the currency is like dropping, because they keep printing it. So it's not limited, and they will print it forever, and they will just tell that, I mean, that somehow they will control the inflation, but still, I mean, the inflation exists. If it exists, that means the value of the dollar will keep decreasing. But here Bitcoin is limited. It can be like printed or created, it's better to say, because it's created with those machines. It can't be created more than 21 million Bitcoin. That's why the how to say, like, there is a word in Russian they called deficit. I don't know if in English is deficit, or I don't know how to say it. When something is not a lot of it, so it goes high in the price. Deficit. Shortage. I don't know. Deficit. In English also.
Deficit.
Deficit. So when there is a deficit of something, so the price will go always high, higher and higher. I don't know if you hear me now. Let me check if everything is okay. 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 So when I learned about Bitcoin in 2010, I remember that the price of Bitcoin was like like $300. Coin market cap, and coin market cap is the best website that shows you the prices of all different cryptocurrencies. So the other good thing about Bitcoin, it has no inflation, but it could have like deflation. They call it deflation. That means like the value can always increase, and it's also not controlled by any banks or something. It's like kind of independent, and that's why that's why it's valuable. For example, when the situation in Russia started, I mean, and the people left, for example, they or left the country, or they are in the country, it doesn't matter. So they were like sanctioned, and how the bank could sanction those people? They could, for example, not open bank accounts for them. They could, for example, not let them be paid using like the dollar or something. A lot of websites, like freelancing websites, they stopped paying Russians, and a lot of crazy things happened. Yeah, but with Bitcoin, it's impossible that can happen, because it's kind of when someone creates his wallet, so it's kind of anonymous, and Bitcoin uses the technology called Bitcoin blockchain. So it's kind of blocks, and all the wallets on this blockchain are something. Let me find a wallet here, for example. Like, no, this trading. So are all public, you can say, the wallets, but it's impossible to know who is the owner of that wallet. For example, let's check Bitcoin wallet, any Bitcoin wallet. Okay, I will take, for example, my Bitcoin wallet, and give you an example, tell you what is this.
Get your domain today.
Some people, they can also receive donations in some people, they can receive donations in Bitcoin. That's why I will share, for example, my Bitcoin wallet. For example, if we take this Bitcoin wallet, so all the time using this Bitcoin wallet, or let me take the other one. Not this. will show you what's wrong here. Why this Windows is not clear. Strange. Okay, this is my Bitcoin wallet. I need to fix something here in the stream. Okay. Funny. I was talking all the time and I didn't select the correct area. Okay. Okay. So here we go. Why it's doing like this? Crazy. Okay, let me just share full all the screen. Anyhow. Sorry about this. Display. I think now you see better. Okay. Yeah. So let me continue with this. What I was telling. So if we take my Bitcoin wallet, for example, we have, this is my Bitcoin wallet. I already copied it. This is my wallet. This is the number of wallet. This is how it looks like, the Bitcoin wallet. If we want to check, for example, how much I have, we just go to the Bitcoin blockchain, like blockchain explorer they call it, and we go here, Bitcoin, choose not Bitcoin Cash, it's another one, and we see, for example, like recently I sent to myself like $300 in Bitcoin, so that's in my exchange. So this is the wallet, and if I will not share that wallet with someone, nobody will know how much I hold. So some people they hold here like a few $1,000,000 in one wallet like this, and nobody knows how much. Like there is a guy holding like 1 billion or something like that in Bitcoin, like 10 Bitcoins or something like that. Also, nobody knows his wallet. So it's also like anonymous and very hard to how to say the word, to follow, to find. Some people, they can just change the wallet from time to time. For example, this is not all the amount that I have in Bitcoin, for example. I can keep the amount of Bitcoin in different wallets, and nobody like will know how much in Bitcoin I really have, or anyone else has. And in fact, this is how all the cryptocurrencies work. Not only Bitcoin, there are a lot of cryptocurrencies were created after Bitcoin, and they also have the same principle. They are also on the blockchain. They have different wallets. They are anonymous. They are not also controlled by banks, and they are like independent. So this is how the cryptocurrency works. Uh, of course, like dollar or cryptocurrency, anything can be used for bad things. For example, some people who are like against cryptocurrency and they don't like cryptocurrency, they say that there are a lot of bad things happening because of cryptocurrency. Like I mean, money laundering and stuff, uh, like crazy things. But it doesn't mean it's not happening with the dollar. So I mean, if we say that uh, the crimes or are happening with Bitcoin or with any other cryptocurrency, it doesn't mean, I mean, that that excuse that the dollar is saint or any other currency, also euro or any of those. Yeah. So it's not how to say. We can't say because someone is using that money for bad purpose, it's bad money or something like that. I don't know. I don't think that that cryptocurrency is it's that bad because it can be used for a lot of good purposes. For example, when we were in Dubai with my family, we had like struggle to convert our money like from ruble to local money, and thanks God I had in that time some Bitcoin, like I don't remember, like about 2000 or something like that dollars, and I just exchanged that in Dubai. And in Dubai, for example, they have like even offices where you can exchange cryptocurrencies. It's legal, completely legal, and I think I don't remember about taxing if they pay in tax of cryptocurrency, but they have like offices and people they can just go to the office and exchange their cryptocurrency, not only Bitcoin, like other cryptocurrencies as well. And here you see like the coin market cap. It's the website where they show all the cryptocurrencies, like the most famous or the most used one or the ones with the most capitalization, market capitalization. For example, Bitcoin now, it's invested in Bitcoin 1 trillion point 23 dollars, like 1 trillion $1 trillion is invested in Bitcoin. 1 trillion, it's like 1000 billion. Yes, 1000 billion. It's not a million. 1 trillion 2 billion, like billion, like 1000 billion or 1000 billion. It's 1 billion, it's 1000 million. And 1 trillion, it's 1000 billion. It's crazy money, 1 trillion. I mean, some people they say that if you have like a $1 million, you have like you are you reach the American dream or something like that. And here you see like 1 trillion, like 1000 billion, and every billion has 1000 million. $1 trillion. It's crazy. It's how many like zeros? This is million, this is billion, this is trillion. Whew. 12 zeros, 12 figures. I've heard that all Russian and Ukrainian are getting kicked out in Sri Lanka. Did you hear about that? I don't know. Somebody told me about that, but the funny thing that I didn't find any information about that. I mean, when I don't always believe the news, because in news they can say anything. Here, for example, they have Oh, this here, for example, there is what I do to check if the the news the news is correct. Sri Lanka. So I go just to Telegram and check here in Sri Lanka, for example. There are a lot of groups related to Sri Lanka, and I check here in what Russians are writing in Sri Lanka, and I don't see like they don't have any issue about how to say, about the visas. Sri Lanka. The same about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. Also, a lot of FUD happened. FUD, it's called fear and uncertainty and stuff like this. They just create FUD. For example, some people they try to lower the price of Bitcoin, and what they do, they create a lot of bad news about Bitcoin, and it fall in the price, and they even pay for those news. And fraud, uncertainty, FUD. I think FUD. It's written like this. Bitcoin FUD. I don't remember how it's written. So they create bad news about the cryptocurrency, and in the end they buy a lot of it because it goes down in the price, and after a while they sell it with higher price. They just also can create positive news about it and just sell it after and earn a lot of interest, you can say. I don't remember the word FUD. FUD, it's with U or with A. FUD. Maybe if I will write it like this: fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD. Sorry, FUD, not FUD. So if you find like this, Bitcoin FUD, or any FUD, and you see like you will see a lot of news that were created about Bitcoin. For example, it's used for bad things, etc., 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 and they just buy a lot of it, and then they sell after. The same about the news, about politics, about everything. So the news and a lot of stuff in the world could be artificially created. Yeah. So this is the story of Bitcoin. I was very excited when I was in Dormatory, and I learned about it. I understand it, and I believed most of people who said that it will hit $1 million, and still now I believe in it, and I think it can hit $1 million easily after a few years, because there is a lot of also thing that's called Bitcoin halving that's happening each like for 4 years or something like that. And in the halving, like the reward of those miners goes down every 4 years. Like it became half. I mean, if they were earning 10%, then they will earn 5%, then 2.5%, and etc., etc. And the less miners will be rewarded, the higher price kind of will be of Bitcoin. This also like kind of a thing that a lot of people are waiting for, and they are holding Bitcoin. They don't want to sell it, just to to increase their income. And this is also one of the reasons why Bitcoin is growing very fast now. Bitcoin halving, the next down countdown. There is a countdown even, like, so people watch this, and after 51 days it will be another halving, and the price of Bitcoin is expected to be like $100,000 for one Bitcoin, or it can be even more. Really, it can happen. A lot of people, they like tell me when I tell them about cryptocurrency, they say like, there are a lot of scams also created with cryptocurrency. I mean, you can find also scams with dollars. It doesn't. It's nothing. I mean, it doesn't mean nothing. It means nothing. If there are a lot of scams with cryptocurrency, with the cryptocurrency, it's easier maybe to scam people. Maybe it's because you can kind of create just a website without putting your name on it. You are not obliged, or how to say it, to, you don't have to share your details, you don't have to share your passport. You just create a wallet and you get the money there, and it's hard, like, to track a person. Maybe this is why there are a lot of scams with the cryptocurrency, because it's hard to catch those people who are making those scams, or are lying to people, or using the trust of people. But with dollar or any other fiat currency, people, they can be tracked, or they can be found, because they always share their information with the bank. Yeah, that's why they are more afraid to use the dollar or any other fiat currency for bad things. But still, they can use cash. They can use cash, and they can do wherever they want with that money. Yeah. So a lot of people also, when I was telling them about Bitcoin, they also say, because there are a lot of scams, that means it's bad. But I just ignored those people, and I kept some amount. I always keep some amount of Bitcoin in my wallet, because I know that the price will always go, because I think it's very good to diversify your money, no matter where are you investing your money. It's always good to diversify, to put in different stuff, and Bitcoin is one of the place where it's good to put the money in. But also, like, to save the money, it's better. I mean, if somebody wants to buy Bitcoin and hold it, it's better to not hold it in an exchanger, because the exchanger, it's not how to say, it's like a bank. It's just holding, kind of holding your money. But it's better to have your own wallet, and hold it in your wallet. For example, here I keep a little bit of the money in this exchange called Bybit, like about 0.05 Bitcoin. Now it costs $651, and sometimes I trade it. I buy when it's low and sell when it's high. But now I prefer to not trade at all. It's better to keep it. It's better to only keep it. It's 0.01 Bitcoin. So I have here in this exchanger. But this is not a good tool to keep the money here. It's better only to trade, but to withdraw the amount to your Bitcoin wallet. And there are a lot of types of Bitcoin wallet. There are hard wallets, there are paper wallets, there are blockchain wallet, and different type of secure wallets. You can also you can read about them. Wallets. And of course you have to read reviews about those wallets, because you never know what's like the best for you. For me, for example, the best thing is the hard wallet. So hard wallet, it's the best thing for me. For example, you just have a kind of flash card like this. I don't have it now here, and you use it with your PC. You connect it with your PC, and only that way you can move Bitcoin. Without that little thing, little wallet, a hard wallet, it's impossible to move the money anywhere. And it's also secure because if the wallet is online, so it can be hacked. But if you have a hard wallet, your money will be much secure. For example, if you ask if buying Bitcoin is good now or not, it's always depend, because as you see, the price is $62,000, but there are people who want quick money. So if they want quick money, so it's not good to buy Bitcoin now. I mean, if they want just a quick money, because it can go down now. Now it's called pumping. So in cryptocurrency world, they have a term called pumping. So they pump the coin. They just, do something, those investors, and they put a lot of money in it, a lot of they buy in it, a lot of good news, a lot of promotion, a lot of stuff, and the Bitcoin price can go very high because of that. So if somebody wants to earn quick money, just to buy now and sell after 1 month, or after I don't know, after a week, or after 2 months, so it's better to not do that, because you can, for example, buy for 62,000 Bitcoin, or half, or 0.1 Bitcoin, or something like a part of it, and then you see that the price is going down. For example, you buy it for 62,000 and it will go 50,000 after a month. It's possible. So you will be crazy. Maybe you will, if you bought a lot of it, you will be shocked, and you can, for example, sell it in that time, and you will think that if it's going 50,000, that means that it can go lower and lower and lower, and you will be afraid, and you will sell it, and you will just lose that way. That's what happened with people who are not aware about how things work. But if someone wants to buy Bitcoin for long term, for, I don't know, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, who knows, many years, investment, I think it's a good investment. But still, a lot of people who talk about cryptocurrency, they say, I am not an investment advisor. I am not an investment advisor. I just share the information that I know. Yeah. So if you want to hold it for a long time, it's good, in my opinion, to buy it now and hold it, because in my opinion it can go from 62,000 next year, let's say 120,000. Especially after the halving. This halving, it's very important what will happen with this Bitcoin. So and a lot of people are counting on that. And maybe some people, they can even test or try their luck and buy Bitcoin now and sell it after the halving, because people never know, and the market it's unpredictable. So even a lot of people, they say like that after the halving the Bitcoin will boom and it will be very expensive, but some people, they say after the halving it can go down as well. So we never know. So if somebody believes that after the halving, and you have to read about this, of course you have to read about what's Bitcoin, how it's created, how it works, what is halving, what is FUD, what is a lot of stuff, what is cryptocurrency in general, before buying. Like you have to do your own research. So, but in my opinion, after the halving, it will grow like crazy, because before I don't remember when it was like the previous halving. I think the previous halving was in 2021. You see, like in 2020, May 2020, like. And if we see in May 2020 what happened with it, here in the chart, all with 2020 May. Only in June, or you see, like after May here, in May it costs 2020 May, yes. No, here, not May. I think 05. Here. So it cost about 9,000 in May. But after the halving, it kept 1 month cost 9,000. And after 2 months, it started growing. And it went, after the halving, like after 2 months to 11,000, then more and more and more and more, and here it went like till 57,000. So like only in about 1 year after the halving, look what happened here. Yeah, but then the price also, they have like a kind of correction. The price also dropped. Hello, Jean. The price also dropped for a while, for a long time, because no big event happened here in for Bitcoin. That's why, I mean, it's kind of this can happen the same also here, but I don't think that it can, because generally it's going up. If we see like from 2009, it's always going up, but it can't go up like right away, always up. Sometimes they're up and down, but still like stairs, always going up, if we see the big picture. And here it hits 60,000, and for example, I expect this to happen. I expect it to go, like, let's say after the halving, to go about 100,000, like about 100,000, 110, 120,000, and then it can fall again, but the next drop will not be like this one, like 16,000. The next drop, it will be about 30,000. I mean, and it will stay also for maybe 2 or 3 years in 30 or 50,000, the 30 or 40,000, something like that, and then it can go up again and again and again. And this is all because a lot of things happening with Bitcoin. Yeah. So about my story. So as I said, I was just using different websites to earn Bitcoin, to accumulate. Then I use some like investment projects where they give also some amount where you put some Bitcoin on it and you wait and it will grow. But those investment websites are very dangerous because they can those are kind of I was just learning in that time and I lost some money in those websites. But I was kind of losing and gaining at the same time. I was aware that they could be like scams, but I was like always accumulating or always sending to my wallet and separating. Not putting all the eggs in one basket. So I was always kind of accumulating a little bit, and I played with those investment projects where like you kind of invite people, you promote the project, etc. But different stuff happened, and I didn't like the fact that I have to earn only if I invite people. So I stopped doing that, and I start trading it, or I start also in 2017. I remember. I don't know much about Bitcoin. I hear a lot of negativity reading, but just don't know enough about it. Yes, most of it. Like, if we talk about the negativity about Bitcoin, for example, you see like there are some people, even they create negative news about it and they spread it, but they still invest in it. Why? Because they need people who are not that good in investments, and they prefer to leave the cake for themselves, and they can just maybe they are so rich and they can create like bad news about it, and they just buy more and more of it. And the other thing also I thought about today, like I was watching different a lot of our Russian vloggers, and most of them they mostly share about politics, about stuff happened in Russia, about I don't know what Putin said, what this Carlson said, this journalist, and a lot of stuff. I wanted to create that video of this, but I don't know. It's enough. There are enough videos about this topic. Mostly this topic, of course, it can, for example, somehow promote the channel, but I don't know. I don't want to be like everyone. So most of them, they talk only about politics, about stuff happening in the world, about and meanwhile people are making money. There are people who don't care about the politics and the what's going on, and here those are people. What is this chart? Those are people buying. If we go here to buy bit to this let me put here the language English. If we go to Bybit here, for example, let's say one of the exchanger I use, we go here and we go to trade, and we go to spot trading, and we go to the place where people are trading dollar via Bitcoin. But they created also a very interesting cryptocurrency called USDT. So what is USDT? It's like backed dollar. It's not dollar, but it's cryptocurrency that costs always like dollar. So this is the idea that they came with. Why I like cryptocurrency? Because they have crazy ideas and they implement them in cryptocurrency. So they just created a cryptocurrency. They called it USDT. Like USD, it's dollar, and T, tether. So it's kind of backing dollar. It can always cost $1, and people just use it to trade, and the commission in this USDT is very low. That's why when I meet here, like here or in Dubai or in Sri Lanka or in Turkey, when I met like people, Russian people who want to exchange the local currency from cryptocurrency to local currency, they prefer USDT. Most of them, they prefer USDT because in USDT they're very low commission. For example, recently I remember sending USDT to one place from to another, and the commission was like 0.20 cents. It was nothing. But in Bitcoin, you always, when you send, you like a few dollars commission you can lose. But Tether it's much better. So they created the cryptocurrency. They called it USDT, and it's backed by like dollar, and they use it always to trade Bitcoin. And if we check here in the exchanger here, and we go to the trade and spot and BTC to USDT, so we see how many people are putting orders, and those are all people. Those are all people learning about cryptocurrency market. They are trading it. They are buying, selling. I mean, doing crazy things. They are learning about other cryptocurrencies. They earn cryptocurrency from different places. I don't know what's going on with the website. They earn cryptocurrency from different places, and they always do something like, instead of how to say, watching about politics and thinking about how the world is bad, they don't put all that stuff in their mind, and they think mostly about earning, improving their life, improving their health, and I don't know, living better life. So BTC USDT, so those are all trades. Those are all, you see, I am not doing anything, and they are moving. Those are all trades. Some people are buying, some people are selling, and you see people are trading with different amount here. You can see here the amount, for example, 0.8 Bitcoin for 62,000. I mean, when you see the orders here, usually they put all the other orders together. It doesn't mean that one person is selling 60 for this price. A lot of people, they are some people 0.05, some people 0.0. You see, it's changing. Like 0.19, someone already sold one Bitcoin. Here the red one, it's selling 3 Bitcoin, 1 Bitcoin. So people are selling and buying. Here also the green one, I think it's buying. Also people are buying, like somebody just bought 2 Bitcoin, somebody bought just 3 Bitcoin, somebody 4 Bitcoin, and different 6 Bitcoin. I see 6, the number 6, and people are buying, selling, and not only in this exchanger. If we check coin market cap, if you check coin market cap, this website that shows you all the cryptocurrencies. By the way, Chinese bought this website. It was American, but they invested in it and they bought it. Chinese people are crazy, and they even created the Binance exchange, and their token now, it's the 4th after Bitcoin. Like there is Bitcoin, there is Ethereum, there is Tether, and after Tether is BNB. BNB is from the Binance, from the Chinese company who bought this coin market cap, and they bought a lot of stuff, and they create crazy things and do crazy things. But now they are like kind of restricting Russians, etc., etc. That's why I'm using now Bybit. So no Binance anymore. I don't put any amount of money in Binance anymore, and I will not deal with them because sooner or later they can just freeze the money of people. But anyway, any exchanger can do that. But they are the most trusted in the world, like Bybit and Binance. So Binance also like created their BNB token, and they also traded here, and look how much like is invested in this cryptocurrency. Let's see. the volume. The volume is BNB. I don't see here. Like two. If Bitcoin, the volume is 1 trillion. Ethereum, by the way, is created by a Russian guy who lives in Canada. Vitalik Buterin, I think. Vitalik, his name. So the second cryptocurrency is created by a Russian guy who lives in Canada. Also 33 billion. This is the volume invested in it. The volume of BNB like $2 billion dollar. So you see, like big money is invested in this, and all cryptocurrency is the market cap of cryptocurrency. All the money invested in cryptocurrency is 2.29 trillion dollars is invested in cryptocurrency. That means it's not a joke. There is big money involved here, and some people, they say also, like, it's not serious or something like that. While if you learn that even Wall Streets are now investing in Wall Street invest in Bitcoin. Even Wall Street are investing in Bitcoin now. Wall Street guys. Yeah, and even ETF are created with Bitcoin now. ETF is kind of also investment tool. ETF. What is it? Exchange traded fund. So even ETF now are created with Bitcoin. That was also a big deal with Bitcoin when they created ETF with Bitcoin, and also the price of Bitcoin increased because the ETF kind of make it more official or something. So people trust it more, and that's why they invest in it. Hello, Alison. For myself, I am not going to do anything risky, just like I don't invest in stocks. I'm too old. Yeah, you don't have to. I am just sharing what's going on with this crazy world of cryptocurrency. If we go also to Bitcoin, for example, and we see community here. Community, you see all the information about Bitcoin in different social media, like people writing in Twitter, a lot of stuff writing in a lot of videos are created on YouTube about this, a lot of news happening here, like a lot of crazy stuff happening with Bitcoin. That makes you believe that this is a thing. Also, besides the community, you see here also the market, and you see how many exchangers are there and they are trading Bitcoin. So for example, and they show you like the volume of each exchanger, how much they have. For example, Binance, they have like about volume in 24 hours 9 billion, etc, etc. There is Coinbase is an American exchanger also, so this is on the second place. And Bybit, I was talking about Bybit. It's more welcoming to Russians. I don't know if they will also go to them and start pushing them to sanction Russians as well. But from what I learned, that the CEO of Bybit is not supporting this stuff. There is a Kraken also, I think Korean exchanger, and many others, as you see here. Like there are here only in one page, there is like one page of of markets here, and you see that there are 622 pages of exchanges who exchange Bitcoin. So there are a lot of websites, a lot of exchangers, a lot of there are even like people can buy stuff with Bitcoin. I mean, let me just show. Buy TV with Bitcoin. I mean, with Bitcoin, people are even like they can buy TV, they can buy a car, they can. Recently, Elon Musk, when a new car appeared, new Tesla car appeared, and he created it, he said that I will sell the car for 1 Bitcoin. Elon Musk selling car for 1 Bitcoin. He said it. Elon Musk says Tesla will stop accepting Bitcoin now. I don't know. Sometimes this guy always use the hype. Sometimes he's so excited about Bitcoin and he say it's good. After that he invested in another cryptocurrency. He invested in Dogecoin and he stopped promoting Bitcoin. But anyway, look, Tesla revealed plan to sell cars with Bitcoin. I mean, they can accept them. Why not? I mean, they will accept them. Yeah, you see, Elon Musk. Is Elon Musk deliberately manipulating the market? Yeah, he's also a kind of manipulator. Anything can be sold and with Bitcoin, and there are a lot of, for example, like markets like Amazon, crypto. I don't know how to call it. Crypto. I don't use them. Crypto, Amazon, for example. Even Amazon, they accept now Bitcoin. Crazy, or what? No, those are books. I mean, you for sure you will find also markets, crypto markets of goods, or I don't know how to say it. I mean, a lot of websites, they accept now Bitcoin. I mean, you can buy literally anything using Bitcoin, and not only Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for any other cryptocurrency, and there are a lot of them. And if we check here in this coin market cap, for example, this is like about Bitcoin. Only checked the community, checked the markets, the news, etc. So each cryptocurrency has its kind of purpose or goal, or thing. I mean, they provide, how to say, its value. For example, Ethereum. Why Ethereum? It's like it costs now $3,000 because on Ethereum they also allow the developers to create different applications. They have like a thing called smart contracts. It's kind of a thing that you can do only with cryptocurrency, like smart contract. I mean, you can create a contract, for example, with someone, and you give him like how to say, a goal to do or something to do, and you don't pay him directly that money. So because sometimes people are paid and they don't do the work in a proper way, and that's why like kind of smart contract, those I don't understand them very much, those smart contracts, but still this is also blockchain, and smart contracts are created on Ethereum. So developers, they can create application on top of Ethereum, and it has like different purpose. I mean, the Bitcoin, it's kind of just decentralized, like they call it also digital gold, but they can't like build application on top of it. But Ethereum, It's a blockchain where developers they can build application on top of it, and Ethereum has its own value. You check also Ethereum. Also, you will find a lot of markets there where they sell and trade Bitcoin, Ethereum. There are a lot of communities everywhere created, like in YouTube, a lot of information about it, in Twitter, a lot of information about it, in a lot of places. Tether, as I said, they just created the cryptocurrency that will always cost $1. Also, that could be beneficial. BNB, it's a cryptocurrency of this most famous exchanger. I think also they have like different options like to create applications on top of it. Solana and others. And also, I don't know all the details about each one of them, but they have different purposes and different value. That's why they are created. For example, XPR, like Ripple, it's called Ripple or XRP. Also, that cryptocurrency works with banks, and they have a lot of banks they are already working with. Ripple working with central banks. Yeah. So also like a cryptocurrency solution for businesses. Like people are even like creating businesses with cryptocurrency. So it's very serious thing. So after using those, how to say, when I used like faucets to accumulate some Bitcoin, then I used investment projects. I was like kind of investing, inviting people, earning benefits, etc. Then I stopped doing that because I was tired, because it was hard to invite people and to always attract people, and sometimes when the projects they can close or some bad things can happen to them, and I felt like the responsibility, and I thought, I mean, if the project is not mine, why should I like invite people to it? Because they can, after anything happen with the project, they can blame me that I invited them to that project. That's why I stopped inviting people there. And then I found out about a place. I was watching a guy. His name is Jerry Benfield. He's an American. So I was watching him, Jerry Benfield. Yeah. So I found him on the web. And this Jerry Benfield, he has also a channel about cryptocurrency. He explains everything here. He was, by the way, in the military. He was in the American military, this guy, before. If you want to hear his story. Very interesting guy. And he create a lot of videos about cryptocurrency. He stopped creating for a while, and then he's back. He has a few YouTube channels, Jerry Benfield, and he promoted a project called Steemit. So he was talking a lot about this Steemit. It's kind of cryptocurrency was created also just to pay content creators. So I joined this Steemit. I'm still here, but the price of this cryptocurrency went very down, and like a lot of drama happened with this cryptocurrency. Yeah, and by the way, it's related with Chinese. So because this is a social media that pays in cryptocurrency. They pay in Steam, cryptocurrency called Steam. So Chinese people, they came and they have like how to say, they have this Binance cryptocurrency, the exchange, and they have also Tron token, and Tron kind of decided to buy all this how to say, social media, like it's called decentralized social media. That means social media were impossible to delete any content. It's impossible to censor people on this social media. So I liked the idea. He promoted it, and I joined it here. As you see, like in 2017, May 2017. In that time, like this team was it costed a good amount. It hit even like about $3 or something for one token. And here I was like creating content and earning like some. It doesn't bring now that much because the price went very down, and I am just sharing my videos here now and writing a little of articles, but still I earn that cryptocurrency here, and I earned it also enough of this cryptocurrency Steam, and I converted it to Bitcoin, and I held it also. So that's how I was earning, mostly from my content. I was writing articles, sharing pictures, sharing videos, etc., and I was earning from this cryptocurrency. If we see the blog here of because my username was like clicks money, we see like a lot of stuff I did in this social media, and here also because of what is this? Because of being decentralized and impossible to delete the content here, because of that, you see like for years, like 2 years ago, I don't know how long, all the content is safe and still here. As you see, this is why it's not allowed but allowed. I don't know what is this. Like 3 years ago I wrote, my wife was helping me, she has very good English, and I was writing articles here, different stuff here, and people commenting, people rewarding me. Even like 3 years ago, if we take a look more, like in 2017, how many years ago? Like 2017, 17, like 3 and 4, 7 years, 7 years ago, and I'm still like sharing here, and I even had a community created here in this social media, and I was like promoting it, and I was, I mean, rewarded very well there. That's how when I created the community, one girl created about me a video even. I will put the video and take a break and bring some water. This girl from Indonesia, and she was a singer, and she created like a video about me. Oops. What?
Clicks money, clicks, clicks. Clicks money, clicks, clicks. Clicks money. He runs the place full of YouTubers, the best of them, like Belen. He creates good content. He can give you support that makes you feel at home. So you can join his community. It's called the cooperation. You just need creativity, passion, and imagination. The cooperation. The cooperation. The cooperation. Cooperation. The cooperation. The cooperation. The cooperation. The cooperation.
So I knew all those people,
Cooperation. Where creators meet.
and I called the community de-cooperation, like decentralized or collaboration or something like that. And that's why I love collaboration so much. And not only like, I mean, creating content was bringing me money, also those collaborations like with this guy, for example, the founder or something like this guy, founder of some project, also this guy from US, also like nomad, not nomad, off grid, living off grid, this guy. This Blogika, a Russian YouTuber, also I made an interview with her. I mean, a lot of collaborations I had, especially with people like guy from Nigeria. So people from this guy from Morocco, people from this social media. I mean, this is also a kind of an idea of cryptocurrency that was made to reward people, content creators, and it's also a good thing. This guy from UK, also I interviewed him. A lot of people here. This girl also from Bulgaria, I interviewed her. This girl also Russian who is living in US. And a lot of different guys I interviewed here, and I created a community called The Cooperation. I mean, when I was in Russia. Yeah. This guy Sam from Australia, also I have like different interviews with them. Yeah. So after a while, after so I kept accumulating the Steam token and converting it to Bitcoin, and also like saving them in different wallets. Then in this Steam, also another social media was also created. Also, it's also cryptocurrency. Also brings value. So Steam, it's it was only for articles and pictures. Then one guy from this community, he decided to create a platform that is special for videos. Like he called it DTube, like YouTube DTube, like decentralized tube or decentralized YouTube. So he created here the DTube community and the DTube token, and I also joined here, and I was also earning DTube token and converting it to Bitcoin, saving it, etc., etc. And is even now I have like here some DTC tokens. I just hold them because they don't cost that much. Like they cost $0.04 each one. So the total I have here in different accounts, I have three accounts here on this DTube website. So the total money, it's about 4,000 DTC token. And if we multiply, for example, but it can grow. I mean, I'm just keeping it. I mean, when I don't need that money that much, I can just keep it. Why not? Maybe someday this DTC will grow high and I will sell it. So I have 4,000 tokens, and they cost each one 0.01, so $160. That's why I decided just to accumulate, because the more you hold, the more you can earn, and that's why I am keeping it here. And we never know, as you see, it has like sometimes they have bugs, these websites, because they need work on them. They have a lot of programmers, a lot of developers working on these websites, and we never know what will happen with them. Then after a while, when the Chinese guy, like, what's his name? Drone CEO. I remember. When he came to Justin Sun. Yes, he's Justin Sun. He even met one of the most famous investor, Buffett, or he met Warren Buffett. Yeah. So this guy, he also created a cryptocurrency, and he even met Warren Buffett. I mean, a lot of people, maybe, I don't know if you know him or not, But this Justin Sun, he met even Warren Buffett, like a very famous investor, also very rich man. So this Justin Sun, he is the creator of Tron. He came and he decided to take over this Steemit community because he has a lot of money. And part of people here, they decided to leave. I mean, look, I mean, this cryptocurrency, it's not only like cool and I mean, benefit bringing to the world. It has a lot of drama and a lot of different things can happen in it. So people like developers of who were working in this Steam community, they have like how to say, they have servers, they have I mean developers working on it. It's like a blockchain, and the website should work always, and they create different projects, etc. And they saw that the guy wanted to take over this community. And they understand that it's kind of things are not stable here because a lot of people also like invested their money there, they invested their time, they did a lot of things, and they didn't want to stay here. And there is like a big drama you can read about how like the Steam take over, and how guys from Steam, they decided to create another blockchain. They decided to create another website, another token. And I am here there as well. It's called Hive. So there is Hive token as well. And now each time when I create a video, or I can create a content, or I create anything, in fact I can create even more if I want, I earn some money here. Like you see, like $6 from this post, $8 from this post, $8 from this post, $8 from this post, and etc, etc, etc. So this is by the way, I forget to tell how this website works. This website works, including Steam, like the Steam idea. They realized that the social media like Facebook and Instagram, they are not paying users. So people are sharing a lot of content there. For example, if we take, I mean, any one of you, and you are sharing your pictures in Instagram, you are writing something in Facebook, you are doing, I mean, different activity in those social media, and where's your money? I mean, because the social media is earning because it's growing. If it's growing, if you are registering, you are inviting your friends, you are active in those social media, you are sharing your posts, you are sharing your pictures, but you are not earning nothing. So this guy who created Steam, I don't remember, Steam founder. Ned Scott. No, not Ned Scott. Ned Scott. It was a CEO. Another one, Daniel Larimer. Also, he has a very good story, and he's a very smart guy. And they always create projects. They always do crazy things. So this guy, he created Steam. So he said, if, for example, Mark Zuckerberg, he created this Facebook, and there are a lot of social media, and they don't pay people. People are sharing their content there, but they are not being paid. So he created a website where people can be paid for sharing their content. So people kind of, those likes, the more likes you have, you can say, the more upvotes you have, the more money you can earn. And if I'm not earning that much in Steemit, it's because I'm not that active there. There are people, if you check the trading page here, there are people like earn good money. As you see, $500 from one single post. You see, $500. Of course, it's not all his money, because this is how it works. Like 50% go to the content created, and 50% goes to the people who upvote that content, curators. They call them the curators. So as you see, $500, $200, $200, $240 to $400 from single posts. Imagine single posts bringing that much. So people could earn good money just from sharing a picture. And it's really cool. So that's the idea. People share their picture, other people like them, put the like, not unlike in Facebook where no matter how many likes you have in Facebook, you have zero money. Here, at least people, they earn some money. So the same principle, because there is also a thing called fork. For example, if we take even Bitcoin, Bitcoin has fork. What is fork? Fork is kind of division. It's kind of another cryptocurrency created from the idea of that cryptocurrency. For example, if we take Bitcoin, there is another Bitcoin fork. There are a lot of Bitcoins, by the way. Like the main one, it's called Core Bitcoin, I think. And there are other Bitcoins as well. There are Bitcoin Cash. There are other kind of Bitcoin created, and they called kind of forks. So the kind of division that, like, that community decided to create their own token with different ideas, with different purpose, with different value of that token. So they will go and create another token and enjoy it. Like any community can be, sooner or later it can be divided, or if the community is big enough, so another little community will be created from it. So that what happened also with Steam. So they had a fork, and that fork start being called Hive. And even in Hive, so I share my content everywhere now. Even if in Hive, let me check. I earn like from one post $8, $9, $6, something like that. But if we check the trending page, people who are very active here, who are doing something valuable to the community, they are earning also good money. $240 from one post, $65 from one post, $83 from one post, $76, etc., etc. As you see here, people also earn good money. So that's how I was always earning this cryptocurrency and converting to Bitcoin, because I always believe that Bitcoin is the main cryptocurrency, and most of the money, it's better to keep in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin always grow in the price. If we, for example, take the other cryptocurrencies created after Bitcoin, they call them altcoin. Usually their price always go down. I mean, because Bitcoin, they call it father. It's the main token created, and the first one was created. Only after Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies start being created, and some of them, they always drop in the price, or some of them, their price is dependent on Bitcoin. For example, if they grow in the price, they may grow in dollar, but because Bitcoin is growing, so their price is dependent on Bitcoin price. But if, for example, people have the choice to hold that cryptocurrency, or they hold Bitcoin, they prefer to hold Bitcoin more, because Bitcoin, if they hold Bitcoin, their asset or their earning will be much better than holding other cryptocurrencies. But still, from other cryptocurrencies also people can make money and can make income. So it doesn't matter if we want to earn something. It doesn't matter what currency we use. So here I have like $100, for example, and I can keep earning, keep withdrawing, keep converting from Hive to Bitcoin. Sometimes I stop withdrawing money from here, and I I just accumulate this hive, and after, when I need it, I sell it as well. So I was doing this and sometimes trading it, like selling low, buying high. Recently, also the thing that I did, like after Sri Lanka and a lot of support from my subscribers, etc., etc., etc. What I did, so a part of our money I just converted to Bitcoin. I converted from cash to Bitcoin, and I held that money. And you can say the money that I held, it's doubled. It doubled because in that time Bitcoin cost a few months ago about 30,000, and I thought it's better to hold it in Bitcoin. I kind of believe that the Bitcoin can grow anytime because I know how it works. So if we take the chart 1 month ago and check it here, so I just doubled my money. So I did a good move, like about not even month ago, like few months ago. Yeah, we are in Serbia, like how long? 3 or 4 months. So if we check, for example, which month this is, okay, let's say like 5 or 6 months ago, before it costed about 30,000, and now it costs 60,000. That means the money that I held there, like the Bitcoin, just doubled in the price in only a few months. My money just doubled. It's crazy. I'm happy about that, of course, because I did the right decision, no matter what. And I never hear like people who write, negative things about this. And now I can just sell it. I can just sell it if I want, and I will, use that money, or buy something, or use it for my family, or being secure in my mind, thinking that we have enough money in case anything happen with us, in case we move to another country, or in case we never know. So that's how I did it. I just doubled the money. Yeah. So they created this hive. Also, as you see, I'm claiming here rewards from my content, and from you earn not only from sharing the content itself, but you also earn from likes. So not only people who get those likes, like in Facebook, you get likes for nothing. You, no matter how many likes you have zero income. While the Facebook are making money from the advertisements, and they are not paying people here. It's also a kind of scam. You are active in Facebook, also active. You also do some activity, and you are not rewarded from that. So here I am not only rewarded from my content, I also reward from my curation. Curating content. Liking, or they call it upvote here. Yeah. So this is how I was earning from these websites. Oh, yeah. And there is another also website called Blurt. Also, it's kind of fork from this Steam and Hive. Also, I was earning this Blurt. Also, here these Blurt are also, I don't withdraw it. I am keeping it in case. Also, as you see, the same content, the same videos, the same article I wrote everywhere. I get some Steam, I get some Hive, I get some Blurt, and that's it. From content. Check it out. I have $820 here in this Blurt currency. Also, if I want, I will sell it. This is the thing. Yeah. And this is like, how to say, I consider this kind of modern way to earn money. And I also consider that kind of work because how to say uh, your intellect also can bring you money. So when you do the right things and you just keep the money in the right currency and your money doubled, or you create content and share it in different platforms where they give you some token and you can convert it to Bitcoin, then you can convert it to any local money, it's also earning. This is kind of earning, and I was doing this all the time. I wasn't that much talking about it, but I was doing this all the time. It's also kind of work. Yeah, so because a lot of people they said like, I mean, you are not working or something. I was doing videos. I was creating content videos from YouTube, also earning money. Also, this is also a kind of work. Sometimes I was like streaming like in the early morning, going I don't know in different places. I mean, sometimes in the dark, sometimes in when I was in Sri Lanka, sometimes at night, sometimes risking myself, almost beaten by dogs, etc., etc. And I was earning from that as well. Yeah. So some people they just I don't know look for a way to discredit other people, or to discredit the work of other people, or they just look for a reason for to troll someone for nothing. And after that, those people who they trolled, they became much better than them. Yeah. Yeah. So this is how I earned like some part of Bitcoin, not that much, but it's okay for to live, and I'm glad that I shared with you the information I know about Bitcoin and about cryptocurrency. That was very good and valuable, in fact, information. If you use it right, you can make some money. This is experience, a long experience, like 2017 till now, like many years experience, and I shared all this in this stream or in this video. That's it. So how long I am streaming? I don't know how long. Almost 2 hours. Yeah, almost 2 hours streaming. Yeah. I hope the stream was valuable for everyone who watched it, or who will watch it after. That's it about this video. Thank you for watching. See you in my next videos and streams, and goodbye. Thank you for being around.